Alright, quick update for Axie Infinity. So in the past few videos we've been outlining how we are stuck between this converging trend lines. We have been forming a nice triangle pattern for the past couple of weeks or so, maybe the past month. I'm not going to count the days, but you know, we have been in this very downwards triangle pattern. The descending resistance has been in place since the 6th of November. And it seems like, well, we're finally poking our head above it on the daily. I do just want to kind of show you, we have done this before on the daily, but specifically we've never had a weekly close above this red trend line, you know, that's been in place since November. So what I'd be looking for is not a daily close above this this trend line. If we do look on the daily, you know, we can see that we've had multiple times where we've wicked above it, and you know, we can even see that we've had multiple daily closes above this trend line. We had one here, two here, and then on the third day we fell off the table. So you know, this is day one of poking our head above this trend line. So what I want you to take away from this video is we really haven't made a decision yet, but we have kind of poked our head above this this trend line. So you know, the more and more you test a resistance or support, the weaker it gets. And it seems like, you know, we're testing this and we're really giving this trend line up a fight. Personally, I am sitting on the sidelines for altcoins right now, but you know, Axie does seem like it's fairly somewhat bullish. Now, I mean, do bear in mind, in the macro term, we are very much bearish. We are on an absolute landslide. We're below the 200-day moving average. We're below the 618, but you have to start a market reversal somewhere. So personally, for me to get bullish on this coin, I would need to see a weekly close above this trend line, followed up with some continuation. So that is basically all I'm looking for this coin. If we did have a weekly close, specifically a weekly close above this 618 here at 56, I believe that, you know, the bullish momentum would very much be in our favor. This 618 being from the low of here to the top here. So if we are able to put in a weekly close above this trend line, then you know, that is bullish sign number one. If we're able to put a weekly close above the 618 here at 56, which is, you know, like a 10% move from where we are now, then I believe we would have a lot more momentum to potentially carry us to at least the previous highs here of, you know, 30-43% increases. So that is all I see for Axie Infinity. Do bear in mind, I am saying that I'm sitting on the sidelines for altcoins right now. I am not getting out of bed for this coin until we do start putting in weekly closes above the 618. And personally, if I was to be trading, you know, Axie Infinity related tokens, I would probably buy SLP instead, because you know, SLP and Axie Infinity are linked, and you know, if SLP goes on a breakout, it does have much more room to the upside than Axie Infinity. Obviously, SLP has a very high inflationary mechanic, so it would not be something I'm looking to hold for the long term. But you know, specifically talking about this from merely a trading perspective, I would be happy to kind of enter, you know, AXS or SLP in the short term if we do start breaking these resistances. Do bear in mind, I don't hold any of these coins, being fully transparent with you, but you know, while we are above the 200-day moving average on the Bitcoin dominance, we're currently below it on the daily, but as long as we don't close a weekly below here, I am still bullish on Bitcoin priced against altcoins. So that's all I see for Axie Infinity today. Keep an eye on if we're able to get above 56 in the short to mid term, and also keep an eye on us not breaking below like 48. If we do break below 48, then you know, we're probably going to have a ways down to go. And you know, similarly, if we do flip 56, then the sky could be potentially the limit, but you know, we'll have to start from these two levels to start with. So that's all I see for Axie Infinity today. Once again, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.